So he was with this girl, for quite some time. And then he felt like this person was someone very special to him. It's not just like a usual kind of relationship, but it felt like a soulmate, and he was very scared of losing her. So he was doing everything that he can to kind of like win her favor, and make sure that she stays with him. And he was always concerned and tense, because always wondering like, what if I do something wrong? Or if she takes too long to reply him, then he'll be like wondering, did I do something wrong? Or is she losing her feeling? So eventually, somehow they ended up splitting ways because she felt that he was a bit maybe like possessive or something over her. And I don't know the full story, but basically they split ways. And then he was devastated. So he found it very hard to let go because the perspective that he had was hey, this is my soulmate. So obviously for all of us, if we feel that we lost our golden opportunity or our soulmate or something that's indispensable, so definitely the natural response is that I'll be in fear, I'll be scared, I'll be hanging on, and then I'll do a lot of counter-intuitive things. Like let's say we feel that she's left maybe because I was too clingy. So what do? Like we end up being more clingy. Instead of sending 10 messages a day, you send like 30. So it's things that when you don't have that balanced mind, we do funny things. So that was a position that he was in, and it was affecting his work and everything. Like things just looked bleak for him. So we had a chat, over coffee, and then I spoke to him a little bit. It was hard. I think at the end of the conversation, he kind of let loose a little bit more, because in the sense that we know if it's meant to be, no matter what, actually it will happen. And then if it's not, we can struggle with it, fight against it as much as we want, but it's not going to change anything. So there are certain things that is not within our control. Because this is another party we're talking about and things like that. So he kind of saw that, but yet there was this clinging, the clinging feeling was still there. But he started to realize that maybe I need to find myself, like find who I am as a person, without having this other person, like needing to have this other person form part of my identity. Like I am the boyfriend of so and so, or I'm the soulmate of so and so. So there's a little bit more space, and then from there, almost like because he expected that it may not go well, so there was taking a step back that happened in the end, and this caused the girl to give him a chance. Somehow started to see that, hey, this guy seems like, because when it's very suffocating when somebody like builds their whole life around you, and then you feel that you don't have a choice to leave or not to leave or things like that. So somehow it created some space in the whole thing, and now they're back together. The last time that I asked, is like, it seems like it's going well. So we don't know the future, of course. Not saying that guaranteed they'll definitely be having children, and by next year what date they're going to seal, like tie the knot or whatever. So we can't tell that, but things can open up as long as we let loose a little bit, and then kind of loosen up the perspective to see that this is one way of looking at things, but it may not be the only way. So this simple shift is one of the examples that we can assist somebody, in the journey, or just create a little bit more space, help them to find out what is really true to them. Because deep inside, usually we know. If I'm not the right fit for a person, I may struggle with it, but deep inside, usually I would have a sense that, yes, I can tell that this person actually is not happy with me, or our values don't match, or direction in life doesn't match, but yet there's an emotional clinging, but you would know that. So to tap into the inner truth, and then you start to see things differently.